guys, Najamali here, and welcome to another episode of Hey Naj Show. I'm so excited that you're joining me today. And so we have really cool stuff to talk about, really cool things to cover. And so let's just jump right into it. I wanted to talk to you guys today about Just Keke. Yes. If you haven't heard about her new show, you're going to hear about it through me today. And also, I'm going to talk about our summer reads, what I've been reading on, and maybe you guys have some summer reads that you're doing right now. And just want to encourage everybody, reading is so fundamental and so great to do that summertime is a great way to do that, especially if you're just chilling by the pool or by the beach. You have nothing else to do but lay down and have a book in front of you. Alright, so let's cover some really cool stuff. One is, I'm so excited, see that link below, about Raw Artist show that I will be featured in, as among many other artists, happening September 5th, September 5th, in New York City at the Cutting Room, and all the details are below. Get your tickets early. The deadline is August 16th, and I would love to meet you. I would love to see you there and to shake your hand and to give you a hug and just to be able to talk to you guys face to face. I think that would be so awesome. So yes, be there so you can totally see some of my artwork, all the things I've been working on. It's really exciting for me, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So the other thing I want to talk about is my look today. I love it. Beautiful. And so I basically added some royal blue at the end right here, and then I popped the middle with some burgundy colors, and it had a little shimmer in it. And then in the corners I had used a bit of light lilac or a light purple, and that's about it. Yeah, and it came out good, so I really like it. It's fresh, not too much, not too heavy, and it's cool for the daytime. You can go into night. What you can do is make it a little bit darker, but add in maybe a little bit more charcoal at the end and smoking the end of it out. I think that will totally look great with that. What do you guys think? Yeah. And I'm wearing a new color on my lip called Cafe. Mwah. Which is really cool. I like it, but of course I'm gonna mix it, and I added just a little bit of a touch of gold in the center and mix it up for myself. So yeah, that's what's going on. Makeup, hair, I just put it up a little bit and get it from hanging down my back and make it sit on top, and yeah, it came out pretty nice. Nothing crazy. Just something really simple that you guys can do yourself. Twist it in the back, use a clip, pin it, and let everything else hang and whatever. It doesn't have to be absolutely neat unless you want it. I like it a little fussy, a little messy, a little bit. And yeah, that's my personality. Are you guys so checking out the Beyonce and Jay-Z tour on the Run? I've been hearing some really cool reviews about it. Also, I've heard that they're really sharing their love across the world. I guess this is what this particular tour is about, is sharing about their intimate love that they have for each other. And I think that's great. I think that's something incredible to do. So I wish them all the best on that. Let's get into the segment where we're going to get into Just Keke. Stay tuned. So let's get into it. Just Keke. Oh my gosh. Alright, so BET has been really working a lot. Have you noticed lately? They are putting together some really cool shows that's going to be, I guess these are pilots going on for the summer. And one of them that they piloted is Just Keke, which is Keke Palmer, who's an amazing young actress and singer, because she did drop, I think, some singles or an album. Yes. But if you've seen, she's had her own show, I think, on Nickelodeon as well. And so it's really, really great to see her in this really refreshing new, I would call it like a young teens, young college student arena going on of a talk show. So she's the young Oprah, I would call her, the young Oprah. And from the couple of the pilots that they've been airing, I really, really love her energy. Her energy is so bright, so amazing. She's a strong speaker. How she relates to her audience. She's really, really excited, really, really pumped up. And I really love that. For the couple of shows so far, they're introducing, new things that they're doing, from a comedy act to a DJ clashing going on, where it's not just one-on-one DJs, like a team or a troupe of DJs together. What else? And I'm sorry, not DJs, MCs. Sorry, MCs. Let's get correct here. And I thought that was really cool. Yesterday she had different bloggers and YouTube stars on that she discussed about, and about them, making money, young, professional young Americans making money online using YouTube. And I thought that the discussion was really good. Like, her topics are really meaningful, and I love that at the end that she closes out with some type of a quote or some type of inspiration for young people, for her audience. So in her audience, it's really like it's a small studio set and really intimate. It's almost like at a cafe or a coffee lounge or something, like you're at a spoken word event. It's something, that type of atmosphere, really laid back. You have couches in different areas strategically, and she's walking among and everyone with the mic, and she's talking to every single person that she can grab out the audience. And so I'm looking at this from a standpoint, yes, these are pilots, so it's testing to see how it goes, what ratings, what viewers, and things like that. So go ahead and check it out. It comes on Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on BET. It's right before 106 in Park, which is really a great link, because 106 at 6 p.m., that's a great niche right there. So 5 p.m. Just Keke for an hour, I think is awesome. It's amazing. The only thing I would say about the show is the audience for her show, and I'm hoping that they change it, because the audience is lame when it comes to the vibrancy, because Keke is really, really like a sunburst, like a refreshing, really active, and she's like, yeah, just really into it. And her audience is like trying to catch up to that. It's like she needs an audience like at the same level as her, or even a little bit more, with their clapping and their applauses and their, yelling and everything like that. Just really getting into the show. They're too reserved for this type of show, I think, in my opinion, looking from it from a professional eye point of view. It's too reserved, and it's not complimenting Keke in the best way, because it's like she's trying to hype up the audience, and she's so overzealous to the point where the audience is just like, just too laid back. It's just too laid back. That has to change immediately. BET. That has to change immediately. And getting really great audiences great people in the audience who will applaud, really cheer, really get into it to help the momentum go great of the show. Other than that, Keke's awesome. The guests are awesome. The topics are awesome. I would rate this show right now as the pilot itself, I would rate it as a 4-star out of 5 because I see that it needs work. There's some things that needs to change and work on. But 4 out of 5, I totally love you, Chica, and I see you're doing your thing, and I can totally see you going really far with this. And so keep it up, all right? Go check it out, guys, at 5 p.m. today, Eastern Time. Alright, so let's get into, this is really quick, really get into summer reads. I mean, what are you guys doing for reading this summer? What do you guys are, what's your favorite book, what you're into, and stuff like that. So I'm going to share with you some of the things I've been going over and getting my eyes into. And one of them I just got recently, which of course because I'm into my whole art thing. This one is the Pop Manga. Oh my gosh, I love this book. It's basically a how to draw the coolest and cutest characters, animals, and more. And the author is Camilla de Rico and Stephen Martin, W. Martin. And I so far love the book, the animation. I mean, look at this. They went into amazing details with things of, you know, how to draw certain manga characters and things like that. And even like this one, oh, I think it's so cute. So I got this book because I always try to pick up art books if I can, or I do a lot of it online. There's another book I got, but it's online, that I'm also reading. It's an audiobook. Audiobooks are great. You guys should really get into that. I love audiobooks because when I'm working, I'm listening to the audiobooks and I'm getting several things done at the same time, which is really, really good. But I really love this book. I love Camilla's spirit in this book. Like, she's really into her art. She's really into what she does. And I think she's a great master when it comes to manga characters and her storyboards and themes and things like that. So this is one of my faves. This is so far one of my faves. And I'm just into it. I carry this everywhere. So if you see me with this, holla. The other one that I got like about a month ago, which is Incense Magick. And this is by Carl F. Neal, and it's about creating inspired romantic experiences for your craft. And basically, I burn a lot of incense. I love incense. I love the aroma of incense, but it also has really cool magical properties that I really, really love. And so I wanted to learn more about it. I wanted to understand more of the history of incense, how you can utilize it for other things, because you're working on the element air, and with incense, it's a light, it's a light smoke that travels through the air, basically. So it's, in a way, can carry messages, can carry frequencies, energy, and it's really, really powerful. And so this, I really want to dive into more, and I'm hoping that this summer I take the opportunity to get into it more. So yeah, I burn a lot of incense. The other one I'm into is Old World Witchcraft, and this one's by Raven Grimassi. And this is about the ancient ways for modern days. And so I've always been into these things. It helps with my drawing as well. It helps with me understanding the universe and old remedies of how healing was done, and different things like that, like how it was done back then. And so I'm into these books, and this one I've started, and I really, really love it. Really, really did, because you get to understand the path that was taken like a long time ago, and how herbs were looked at, how Mother Nature was looked at, etc., etc. and how they started to intertwine and really have that connection with the woodlands, the forests, the trees, all the elements and things like that, and incorporate it into a daily lifestyle. So I'm really into this. I think this is so cool. And yeah, so guys should check it out. So I will have it listed below, the 3 books that I'm reading so far, and you guys can tell me what you are reading this summer, what book that you are just jumping up and down about. I would love to hear about it. And yeah, so that wraps up the show. I'm so excited that you guys hung out with me today. I'm so happy that you guys joined me today. If you have any questions, hit me up at heynazshow@gmail.com. For makeup services, whether you're having a wedding, a special event, or whatever, go check out my page over at thenot.com, and that link also will be below, and you guys can see like photos and information and contact information if you're having, whether it's a wedding or a party, but all information is there that you guys can check out and everything like that. And then don't forget, I want to see you at my show September 5th. This is the most ecstatic thing that's right now like #1 in my head, that I'm working on, because right after this I'm heading back to my art. So I would love to meet you guys. I want to give you a hug. I want to be able to shake your hand and talk to you at my event. So come check me out. Go get your tickets right now, because the deadline is coming up next month. And so I would love to see you there. Don't miss this event. It's going to be too huge to miss, with so many things happening that night. Oh my gosh, it's going to be amazing. Okay, amazing. So, you know, go right now, hit that link, get your ticket today. It's only $15. Oh my gosh, hello, for a show like this, $15. Oh my gosh. So get a couple tickets for you and a friend, and we'll love to meet you and greet you and everything like that. Love you guys so much. Check me out over at Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I'm always over at Instagram, so always hit me up, Najee. And I'll talk to you soon. Have an awesome day, awesome week, and mwah, bye. I'm on my way, so don't close that gate. If I don't make that, then I switch my flight, and I'll be right back at it by the end of the night. That airplane in the night sky, like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.